guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy and this is Oatmalk. So today I thought I would share my 1-year vegan transformation journey because I have officially been vegan for a year now, whole food, plant-based, starch solution style of eating and all of that. So I wanted to share with you guys kind of like my little bit of background and my journey and how this year has been going because I love watching these kinds of videos. I'd love to share with you guys. I'd love to hear your stories as well. So if you have any questions, comments, your weight loss journey, your vegan journey, you could type that in the comments below because I genuinely love reading everyone's comments and tips and tricks. So if you have any, I would love to hear them. But without further ado, let's get into the video and I'll share a little bit about me and my background and all of that. So we're gonna start back in 2020. Life was getting a little bit crazy. I was living in LA at the time. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I work in TV production. So I was working out there doing that whole thing. I was gonna get married in, was it June of 2020 in Sweden, and that ultimately got canceled. Kind of like everything just got put on a standstill. All the shows I was working on ended. So I was kind of in this weird like slump, starting to get lazy with my diet. I was putting off workouts just because I didn't like doing home workouts. I was eating a lot more because I was bored and what else was there to do? So I really started letting myself go a month into quarantine, and yeah, so things started going south real quick. Backtrack a little bit more past 2020. I have dabbled with a vegan diet in the past. I'd say I was on and again, off again vegan for about like 3 years, and then I've done every kind of diet from like paleo, keto. Well, keto is a very brief moment for keto because I could not sustain like that keto lifestyle, but I've done paleo, keto, macro counting, calorie counting, you know, basically everything under the sun because I had this vision in mind and I was like, I look like all those influencers out there, you know, the fitness ones. I'm gonna be the next Gymshark athlete. Well, that never happened. So that's kind of like my background in dieting. I wouldn't say I was overweight. I wouldn't say I was underweight. I think I was just like right in the middle. And then COVID happened and it kind of just started going downhill quickly, I might add. And along with that, like I've never had clear skin. Like my entire life, I've always had horrific skin. I've had cystic acne, I've had whiteheads, I've had just like bumps that I don't know how to get rid of. Like my skin has never been great. 2020 happened, things started getting worse, weight started creeping up, skin started really acting up, and things were just kind of like going downhill. And I had horrible period cramps, like horrible. Like I needed to take minimum 6 Advil, which I know is horrible, but I googled and you can do up to 6 Advil, and that's what I was doing for my period cramps. And it was like a heavy period, and so it was like the weight gain, the skin, the period cramps, everything was just kind of like, I was like, okay, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. And I had SIBO in 2019, so the small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. I thought it was coming back at the beginning of 2020 because I was getting a lot of the same symptoms. I had horrible stomach cramp. I couldn't eat onions and garlic really, like my stomach was starting to act up. I was getting a lot of bruising, which is one of the signs of SIBO. And so I was like, shit, like a lot's going on, a lot's going on. And then at some point, I think in September of 2020, so I lasted a whole summer of just like gaining weight, horrible skin, my stomach was constantly in knots, and my period was just getting out of control. So September 2020, I was kind of just done. I was done feeling sorry for myself. I was done with it all. I was like, all right, something's gotta give. And then I don't know how in the heck I stumbled upon it. I think maybe I listened to a podcast. I don't know. Something happened where I stumbled upon the starch solution. Started watching all of these starch solution, whole food plant-based influencers. The message kind of started clicking for me. I knew like a vegan diet was great, but I didn't understand the principles of calorie density. I didn't understand like cut out all the processed junk. Like I knew this information, but it didn't really click until September of 2020. So I had nothing else to lose. I tried like all these diets and they weren't working, and I've done the vegan diet before and it was fine, but I never lost weight from it. And so I figured, all right, we're gonna give this a go. And I bought the Starch Solution book. I read it within like a couple of days and I was like, huh, okay. Like, you mean to say that I can eat potatoes and rice and corn and all the fruit that I so desire and lose weight? All right, I'll give it a go. If you're telling me I can eat as much rice as I would like, I'm gonna try it. I jumped right into the diet. I didn't really do a smooth transition or anything. I just was like, all right, next day, let's do it. I have nothing else to lose. So in the past, I've been like in shape, but I never have been able to get really lean, have like visible abs or visible muscle for that matter. Like, I've been very fit, but I've never had like abs and like the toned arms and all of that. Never had any of that. So I started on the Starch Solution and I was feeling pretty good. Like, I could eat like potatoes, rice, beans, oatmeal for breakfast, all of these starchy, high carb things that I think my body thrives so well on. And I just really started getting into this like whole plant-based world. It was like a little bit scary at first because it's so unusual to eat all of like these starches and be like, how am I gonna lose weight from this? Like, this is just like a lot of potatoes. This is a lot of rice, but okay, I'm gonna do it. So I finally understood calorie density. So I cut out oil completely and I drastically lowered my fat intake, because looking back on it now, like, I would guzzle oil onto all of like my veggies. I would cook everything in oil. So I was doing a lot of that. I was eating so much nut butter, like it was gonna go out of style. Like, I thought like all of these healthy fats were gonna somehow make me lose weight. I was eating very healthy. It was just, I was overeating on these healthy foods. So I finally was like, all right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna follow the Starch Solution. I found Plantful Kiki's YouTube. I found Chelsea McCullen's YouTube and like several other vegan influencers. So from September 2020 to May 2021, I had lost 25 pounds. It was so easy for me to lose these 25 pounds. Like, I never thought in a million years I would be able to lose weight that quickly and get lean that quickly. I have so much energy, my skin cleared up, my brain fog cleared up, my anxiety has slowly gone away, and I honestly, like, it was the diet. It was the diet switch. It was like learning about calorie density. I am now like eating in abundance, so I eat tons of fruits and veggies. I eat tons of starches. I eat tons of like all these delicious foods that keep me full and satisfied all day long. Like, I don't have to worry about counting calories. I don't have to worry about tracking my macros or any of that. Like, I just stay lean all the time while eating till like proper fullness. I did work out during that time just because I genuinely do like working out, and I always have. It's not like I didn't work out or anything. I did like go for walks, like just whatever is gonna get your body moving and grooving. And now I do weightlifting and running. Yeah, so that's kind of my journey. I could not have asked for anything better. Like, it's completely transformed my life, and today I still follow the Starch Solution roughly. I still eat high starchy things like potatoes and rice. I eat oatmeal for breakfast every single day, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, that's kind of like my mini condensed journey on how I lost weight over the last year. Really, I lost the weight like within 6 months, so I'm just maintaining at this point. So yeah, if you're new to a whole food plant-based diet, high carb, low fat, I am here to help. Like, I think that it has helped me immensely. If you have any questions about how I lost the weight, the foods I've ate, or kind of like my workout routine, you can ask them in the comments below. That's kind of my mini journey into this lifestyle. But other than that, I hope you found a little bit of inspiration with this video, kind of maybe that spark you needed to go try this whole food plant-based diet. Whatever it may be, I hope it helped in some way. But that is it from me, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next video.